Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream today. So, trying to see if we can take through all of the games and go through it just one by one. So how y'all doing? Welcome to today's games. And I don't know how my mic is going to be sounding because not at its did I say 100% best right now. So, it's gonna do as much as I can. Uh, I don't know why when it comes to okay, so there's some action that's going down right now. I'm going to try to see if I can get in on that action all the way in that center circle. Well, it's not actually in that center. I'm looking for the boys some active gaming. Hey guys, so welcome to the stream. If you're just joining, thank you for joining on board with us. It does look like there has been okay, so there are two active gamings right now, and one of them, so I'm trying to get in touch with the active gaming who is in the midst of some action. And I know that it is Nexus's team. And you can see here, Zap's HP is pretty low. So they come into this game with a three-man squad. If my mic does sound funny, guys, do forgive me. I couldn't get my main mic into the game, so I'm using my gaming one right now. And yeah, I'm trying to use my Samsung device. I was not 100% prepared for this stream, so it's not really as clear quality wise as it should be. But I'll try to make sure that we sort all that out by tomorrow, so that we get everything looking 100% good. So do forgive me if it is not yet at the standard that it needs to be when it comes to quality right there. So tomorrow I will try to see if we can get that sort of sorted out. Okay, sort of sorted out. All right. So I'm not too sure what's up with the capture card for now. But we'll try to show this fight from this aspect. You can see that Nexus is currently down. He's knocked down. Just trying to keep that there while I try to sort out the display and sound issues from this other end. Okay, so there's so much action going on in that center. Nexus has been revived and gotten back into the game. They're going up against 21st Century because around this vicinity, one of the players from 21st Century has been knocked down. It looks look like they're going to be getting that revive, and the shots now already beginning to let loose. Hey guys, if you just joined the stream, I have only pretty much just one device right now, so apologies not being able to get things to work as well as I would have hoped they would. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Trying to see if we can get in, but oh my god, quality so bad. The emulator. So right now, the boys from Active Gaming getting themselves into a lot of trouble. But at the end of the day, it will be 21st Century who does come out of that one unscathed. And they do win that fight quite easily. We'll be looking to proceed on in this game. So not quite the game that the boys from Active Gaming would have been hoping to have early on here. Just joining the stream, guys. I do have some little bit of technical difficulties I'm trying to solve. Okay, so my mic was kind of glitching out a bit right there, so I wasn't quite sure if people could hear me. I'm trying to get my second device back into the game. Hopefully we can get that in quickly. But for now, it is just one device, just one. So we have all right. In the meantime, the action continues as Afro Esports have now pulled up onto this vicinity, looking to see if they can get into the action themselves. All right, so we just got one device. We're just going to try as much as possible to see if we can wing it. But they're going on. You can see Fireboy looking to continue to do quite well in this position. Karga and the rest of the players are continuing on with the onslaught right there. They do have one of the players currently knocked down. They continue to make the push into this region. They are looking like they can occupy this position quite well. All right, so we continue to watch out and see if some beautiful action is going to come from so many of these teams around. We're trying to get in on the action themselves. Oh. It does look like we might have been able to solve the debacle that we had with okay, so we might have been able to solve the issue with the other studio. Okay, so we've been able to solve this one now, so we've gotten this into the game. So let me just see if I can sort out the sound and bring the sound in. Okay, so all that is great. Now we can begin to look for action in other sides of the map as things are beginning to get really heated up. All the way in that center circle, we do have some action that is going down with Hollow and his boys down to a 3-man squad. RSC is also in a bit of a mix to a skirmish too as well. I'm just going to quickly try to look for them and see where they are at. I just remembered how terrible the current streaming app is is right now, as it's not really the best. You can see right now that the FPS when it comes to the this particular phone is a lot better than it was before. And okay, so that has come through. Just let me know if the sound and everything is going good right there. I see Daddy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. And yeah, I will try to make sure that I'm catching the rest of the fights. We still got about 6 teams here within the lobby, and everyone is looking to get in on that action. We saw RSGB taken out, I do believe, by 7R. But Navy is also now beginning to continue on with their own onslaught, while I do believe it's Kage. Kage has been taken out and sent back into the lobby. You can see Navy, they've got 7 kills to their name. The boy, aka Over9, has been absolutely outstanding as he continues to do his thing. I'm not really sure how my voice sounds over this. Is my voice too loud, guys? I don't know. Is my voice too loud? Is my voice too... Because I'm using like a... I'm using... Okay, let me confess. I'm using my gaming mic. So, yeah, I'm not too sure how it sounds because I didn't really have... I just got told this yesterday. I didn't really have time to start getting my normal mic on. So, yeah, I'm just... This was rushed, basically. Very little preparation on that side. Okay, but regardless, let's try and see if we can get in some of the action for you guys. Just taking a look at that zone right there, just outside of boot camp, just basically south of Paradise Resort. We're now beginning to see several different teams now rotate into that center circle. 4B, M4. Still got a full squad. They've not gotten into so much of that action in today's games, but we're now seeing that several different teams are beginning to converge on top of each other. You can see Afro was down to a 3-man squad up on this hill, and now looking to see if they can get into some more action of their own. They did have some turbulence as they did lose one of the players. They lost Kage, but now they got several different players around their vicinity. You can see Moneycan is looking for several different teams as it continues to rotate around him. Not too far away is Navy. Just got to be really careful about that one because the boys from Navy will be looking to see if they can take him out. They've already lost one player. And of course, the action is now beginning to ensue. So you can see that those nades are beginning to fly out. They're sending out nades from each other. Mike Off has got one of the knocks onto Afro. As Fireboy does go down, and Navy, who has been doing quite well, will be looking to see if they can continue on with their onslaught and do quite well. If they can take out Afro Esports, they would have taken out one of the major contenders in this particular one. And here they come with their push with a DBS in hand. The nades continue to fly. It does look like Afro Esports might just be losing another player. Mannequin still trying to make that rotation to see if he can get them caught off. There's also Active Gaming still around that vicinity. And here they come. Navy now beginning to feel the heat of Moneycan as he does put in some work right there onto the boys from Navy. That nade, well, no, it's not a nade. He actually just popped on some smoke. But here's where you got to make the push right now, but he's noticing that there's a push coming in from a third party. Is he just going to go away, just decide to just pull away from that particular one? With the revives now beginning to come through, you can see them obviously down to just a guy. So AK's over 9. It's the only one that's got to get that revive right now. Moneycan just pulling away from that particular fight, but he's heading towards the boys from Active Gaming, so he's still got to be really careful. He's about to approach his vicinity. He'll be looking to see if he can get himself into that zone. Hey guys, if you just joined the stream, I hope everything is clear. I haven't actually checked it out on the stream or even checked how I sound. But I'm going to go do that now. Oh my God, I'm going to have to listen to my voice. Okay, so guys, I do have a code, so have mercy on me. Okay, as I do have a code for today. So you're hearing a lot of sniffing coming through from from me. Okay. All right, Navy now beginning to feel the heat and the onslaught from the shots coming through left, right, center. As right now, Mike's also trying to get into that zone. The shots are coming through. You can see Money Ken just in front of him as he does send Money Ken back into the lobby. This is where things now begin to get absolutely crazy. On the other end, you have Active Gaming now beginning to come into this position, and it is that man, and that man Show Me, who does get that extra bit of knock to come through. But Venom Mixes continue to show exactly what he's capable of as he continues to sending the shots around all of this team. And now things are getting just a little bit quiet. Just a little bit quiet. Okay, just a little bit quiet as some active looking to see if they can hold on this position. But Venom is holding that DBS in hand. It comes out a little bit. It's DBS versus DBS. It's all about who lands the shots now in this position. Oh, but the shots coming through from the center right there. It does put Venomix down. And it's quite a precarious situation as the rest of his teammates are currently not with him. It does look like this. But the shots coming through. Venomix trying to see if he can get himself into that zone. MZR putting in some work onto them. Two players from Active Gaming are currently knocked down. Show Me on the other side trying to see if he can keep them at bay. A couple of the players are currently knocked down. It does look like he might not be able to get that revive just like he would want. Popping in the smoke to try to see if he can get his teammate revived. Without them spotting, the zone's coming through quite quickly right there too as well. And it is doing a lot of damage on this side, and he's got to be really careful. Does spot another player. His HP's pretty low right now. So they're down to just the one player. He spots Hollow. And he will be sending out Hollow back into the lobby with a quickness. As he now turns his sights onto the boss from 7R. He gets the confirmation right there. And Show Me continue to put in the work as the boss from Active. We're currently sitting down with nine kills. But they're up against a couple of players from the other team. And you can see that Sonic and his boys from 7R are beginning to make their push onto this position. Show Me is in quite a precarious situation as they know it's just one player. The nade's flying left, right, center, and that will be the end of the game. Quite an interesting one as opposed to 7R win that particular game with 9 eliminations to their name. Going out in second place too as well is the boys from Active Gaming, also with 9 eliminations. So great stuff we've seen so far, ladies and gentlemen, as we will be taking a quick break and we'll be right back for some more action in a bit. All right, we'll see you soon. And don't go nowhere. Alright guys, so we're back in for some more action right here in the third game of the Insider, and we're looking to see if they can get in on that action right there. Again, for those who are just joining, I'm using a new mic, or should I say I'm using my gaming mic, so my voice does sound a little bit different. I'm not really sure how it sounds for you guys, so it's gonna come off really off as far as I can hear. As long as you guys can hear me quite clearly, then that's all that matters. All right, tune into the game. The previous one was gotten by the boys from 7R, getting themselves 9 eliminations. And we'll just take a look at that flight path as we can see it moving all the way through that western side from northwest towards the southwest region. But there's a lot of space for all of these teams to get in on that sweet action. All right, so we will just be seeing as the teams are landing in their favorite spots and take a look at how this game is going to pan out for the teams who are going to be getting into that early action. Do leave a like and hit that subscribe. As you can see, that ad zone moving all the way towards that northern side of the map. We'll keep an eye on several different teams and see how they continue to develop as they will be looking to see if they can get into that early skirmish. Already see the shots beginning to fly, let loose as Akram is looking to see if he can find a victim amongst the teams who are already beginning to make that rotation. But in the meantime, we'll turn our sights onto the boys from MOB. I do believe they have a couple of players around them. You can see Rexy already beginning to get into that action. And the screen who does get one of those knocks to come through. And Creed on top of that building. We're going to see if he can provide his team with that early support. So he's got in a knock. Did he do that with a pistol, by the way? Not sure what gun he had. That's quite incredible. Why is he not picking the shield? Or is it just me, or is it a glitch? Does he have a vest already? Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Alright, you can see that the confirmation of that kill has now come through. Okay, so he did have a vest, so I guess that was quite a temporary glitch. And he's made that work. Aha. Okay, so that was what was wrong. Okay, so I was wondering. I noticed that the FPS on this particular screen was a bit low. It was actually low. Actually, it was on a high or something. But now we fixed that. We've gotten that to be normal and to be balanced. So that's great. So we're gonna have a better experience. All right. So now we're gonna turn our sights onto the boys from LTD. I'm just gonna quickly move to them. Let me actually make this screen. Yeah, it's not stopping me from making it full screen. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's still okay, guys. I think so. Yeah, much better now. Much better now. So Paul says the game. What do you mean by the game? If you want to know what game this is PUBG Mobile. And this is Screams. We are hosting Screams, if that's what you mean. When our third game, the Screams is, well, not Screams actually. It's a competition, I guess. It's called Insider. But you guys will forgive me if I don't know quite a lot about this tournament. I've not actually been following. Actually, just been recovering from a flu, so I haven't actually followed anything in the community for quite a while. But they call me to stream, so I'll be here. And do my thing. Okay, much as I can. All right. Those rotations are already now beginning to come through. As you can see, several of those teams are. The map looks quite. Not quite as cool there, but let me go on this other end. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're now beginning to see that rotation coming through. So we'll be moving all the way towards that northern side of that zone. RSG looking to see if they can occupy quite a central position. Active Gaming is also right in that vicinity too as well. And hmm. Guys, do let me know again, what's the other Active Gaming team? Hmm. I know there are two Active Gaming teams. I'm just wondering, like, what's the second one called? Okay, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. But let me know if you can help out with that information. But I know one is Active Gaming and this is Active Gaming, and the other one is Active. But for the sake of this game, I'm not sure about what the second one is. I'm just gonna call one Active Gaming and the other one Active. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I know that they have a different name. One's like Nexus's team, and the other one is Time Team. One is a Moroccan team, and one is officially a Nigerian team, like the OG Nigerian team, which is the one Nexus is leading. Well, he basically manages all of them, but yeah, that's the one he officially plays. All right, we're done with the Shalaye. Let's get into the games as MOB is now beginning to get into the action to themselves as they have one of the players who's currently knocked down, and that confirmation has now come through to MOB while trying to make the rotations. Did lose one of their players. They're now looking to see if they can head into that zone. So some dangerous times around them as opposed from DW got in on that action. I do believe it was Yun who got that elimination to come through. So you can see him just looking really smug with that one elimination that has finally come through up against the boys from MOB. And we'll see if that one does quite work in their favor as they will be beginning to make the rotations into that zone 2 as well. So now moving into that stage 2, and things have been relatively a little bit quiet for now as all of the teams are just biding their time and trying to see if they can hold on to their favorite spots as they continue to look to see if they can get one or two eliminations as they go on their way into that zone. We'll see what that does mean at the end of the day for some of these teams as they now continue on with their rotations. And let's see, there was some MOB as well, just urging it for now as they will be looking to see if they can hold on to those spots. But speaking about spots, you can see that zones is still heading quite closer into that center. There's still Hacienda, there's El Pozo, there's Power Grid. There's so many of that regions within that center circle. And it is looking quite like the boys from 21st Century are going to be getting themselves into some trouble. You can see the Stormy is already taking out one of the Seco is left right there to try and see get that revived. 21st Century finding themselves in quite a precarious situation as Baby is currently knocked down. It doesn't look like this revive is definitely going to come through as they will be looking to see if they can get that one. They've gotten Baby back up. But they've got so much around them right now as they are just a three-man squad coming up against 4B. 4B for Sami doing quite the damage with that hollow skull. And the shots flying and letting loose, but Wheeler now beginning to see if he can turn things around. There's also Pression, who's up on that hill, sending out the shots as he does get Baby again, and Baby drops down while trying to see if he can get in that shot onto Pression. Well, let's call him Impression. Ooh, those names flying in, doing quite the damage as Baby does go down again. And it does look like the confirmation finally has now come through with two other players from the 21st Century currently locked down. It's just left to Quila to hold on in this position right now. will be looking to see if he can get that reset to come through. And the rest of the players right there from 4B4M are now coming through to see if they can put their butts down onto the boys from 21st Century and finally send them out of the game. Siko definitely be getting thirsted and sent out of this lobby. Quilo is still the last one up in this game. MLB also on the other end finding himself caught out with the boys from Active Gaming as Goathead does get himself and knock to come through. Keep an eye on that one and see how it continues to bleed out. You can see Goathead sending out those shots from a distance. Wheeler trying to make a reset on this position and get out of that dangerous circumstance that he's been presented with. But let's see how it continues to build up for these teams. What do you think this one's gonna play out? But he's got so many players around his vicinity. He definitely will be needing a two. He tries his very best to hold on and do some damage, but the numbers were just too much for him. And at the end of the day, the boys from 4B4M will be coming out on top in that fight as they do lose one of their players. And it will turn out that they come out on top in that position. Alright, so now we'll turn our sights onto Nexus and his boys, who are now beginning to approach the boys from MOB, and MOB getting surrounded by Active. And MOB are down to a 3-man squad as Active Gaming is currently just surrounding them. It does look like the plan is to hop into the vehicle and just get out of dodge in this position, as they can't begin to tell that they're being surrounded. 11 doing his thing. Definitely the preference for MOB will be get yourself into a good position and stay alive as much as you can. Alright, Afro Esports now also as well getting into a bit of skirmish on their own right there with the boys from MZR. Tuning to them in just a second. Now you can see that MZR already beginning to make that push. It does look like they've gotten one confirmation to boot. That's Kaga and his boys now beginning to feel the heat as the push is coming through. They do knock down Tempest. Fireboy is holding on for now. He will look to put on in this position as they continue to see if they can defend against this push is coming through. But Frag's definitely going to be dropped down, and all of a sudden, Hollow is the last one for MZR as he will be left trying to defend this position as he keeps for now and takes out and gets a lobby onto one of the players right there from Afro Esports. Now I do believe it's a 2v1. Can they get that reset just in time? Definitely popped in that Molotov. That should buy him some time and allow them get that revive. Ooh, if he can get this revive just in time, hold off in that position. This is where he needs to go out of this position. Ooh, wait. Money can knock in himself. Ooh, it was so close for Afro. So close. And it was some MZR We'll be now looking to see if they can get a revive onto Frag. Oh boy. Oh boy. They might lose Frag. They might lose Frag. I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make it. Ah, oh, come on. Come on. You let him bleed out. Alright, so that definitely gonna be a lost one for the boys right there. As they MZR lose yet another player. Alright, so we're getting into that time of the game where several different teams are beginning to make the rotations into that zone. One of the players from Active, I do believe, will be getting knocked down. Someone told me that I was acting surprised about the Active Gaming thing. No, I'm not acting surprised. I know one team is called Active Gaming. I'm not sure what the other team is called. Okay, I'm not really sure what the other team is called. Yeah. Well, I know one is active and one bears another name. I'm just not sure what that other name is right now at the top of my head. But I know that they bear another name. Okay. I know for sure. It's my baby, man. I know this thing. Okay, just stop being as active as possible. Alright, so we're now jumping ourselves right now onto LTD. Goes from DW doing their thing as they push into that position, and with the quickness they will get the play knocked down and sent back into the lobby. Then now will be looking to see if they can turn their sides, but Tata K, I'm gonna call him Tata K. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tata K holding this position. He's got Bad Boy in front of him. He sends out that nade. He's not quite able to do any sort of damage. But he's the last one for his team. Several different colors. People get turned back into that lobby by Yoon. There's Arashi, who's also within the vicinity, now beginning to stalk this region. Oh. So RSG opting to make sort of a wide rotation. Everyone's making that rotation all the way. Here you got Baskin and the rest of the boys coming in. And Active Gaming now beginning to send out the shots, but there's some third-party shots coming through from DW, so Goated has got to be really careful in this position. He's getting shot up. 10-11 going up against Active Gaming. And we'll just tune into that for a second. It's 10-11 are beginning to feel the heat, but on the other end, Active Goated gets knocked down. You see right here, Active Gaming Venomix is continuing to look to see if he can send in the shots, but Traitor getting knocked down, almost get pushed to the ground too as well. And Godier will be the last up for the team. Show Me doing a lot of work right there as he knocks not one but two, but three players from 10-11. Straight to the rest of the boys are put down to the ground with a quickness and sent back into the lobby. Show Me doing the Lord's work. My team Arsenal is just falling backwards. It is well. It is well. Being an Arsenal fan is just a roller coaster, man. I'm telling you. Like, for anybody who ever tells me like, oh, I don't support a club, I want to support a club, should I support Arsenal? The answer is no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. For the sake of your mental health and your mental struggle, don't do it. Because just when you know the problem with being an Arsenal fan is that just when you think they're doing good, that's when they start to mess up. Anyways, we turn our sides onto Navy and DW, who are now beginning to send shots onto themselves, left, right, center, as you can see them trying to hold on for now. Oh my goodness. Left, right, center. As right now, it's just left with Kazu. Navy being absolutely outstanding in that push. You can see Kazu looking to see if he can get some revenge. Pick out at least a couple of those players. It doesn't look like he's going to be doing much position. He's just going to scout around, try to see if he can get himself into a better spot. As we now turn our sights onto Active once again, as they're sending out shots onto several different teams as things continue to get really spicy. Speaking of spicy, you take a look at that zone and just see where all of the teams are currently situated, as they will be looking to see if they can make their own push onto the zone. Hey guys, can you hear me well? I just want to know. Can you hear me properly? Okay. Please let me know if properly. Like the sound, nothing's a bit off. Too much. Ooh, I love that. I love that shot. I was coming through on the third party too as well. You can see Hollow trying to make sure they can steal some kills, and Navy boys are continuing their tactic moves. As you can see, down on the floor. Amazing gameplay coming through the entire lobby. Hollow doing his thing as he continues to send on shots onto the boys. He does get another knock. My, what a gameplay coming through from all of these guys. They continue to be outstanding. Continue to pile on the pressure. Gee, dangerous circumstances. Akram is the last one left for his team. Active Gaming also right there on the kill feed continues to pile it under pressure onto several different teams, as you can see them. The boys some Active Gaming definitely will be getting those eliminations to come through. But Show Me continues to be absolutely capable. He's definitely showing you the stuff that goes down when you come into his vicinity. But now we've left with 4 squads within the game. There's still AE. Navy finding himself in quite a tricky situation, but outcast was Mary and Hunter. Ooh. Active Gaming now beginning to feel their hurt to themselves as Hunter does put Show Me down to the ground. Active Gaming find themselves in quite a very tricky one. We'll be looking to send out Navy back into the lobby. Down to just 2 players. As Show Me gets taken out of the game. And now they're looking and hunting down for Navy. See them on that search. Ooh, that was really, really close. For a minute, Yash looked like he was going to get taken out of this particular game, but somehow they did manage to hold on as Active Gaming gets 11 eliminations to the name in this game too as well. Again, as they continue on with the onslaught, they are doing quite some amazing stuff as they continue to show what exactly it is that they're capable of. But they're not done. They're not done right here. Down to 2 players, and here's where Yash now begins to step it up. The main man Show Me has been sent back into the lobby, but they will continue to hold on. Now the shots coming through, but Yash will get dropped down with the quickness as MZR pull up onto that vicinity. He didn't have the support of his teammate backing him up in that position. He was left alone. And Almo and then decides onto AE. Now getting in between the 2 teams. Can he win this for the boys from Active Gaming? Can he be sort of like the Trojan horse amongst these teams and come in from behind and capture this game? At the end of the day, we will be taking a look and see how things continue to build up. My goodness, what a game. What a game. What a game so far. All right, you can see that Bosom's MZR continue to make the push. But Active Gaming has got that heal. The 2v2v1 situation right here within the lobby, and it's all down to just very little margins in this position right now. All of the teams are just holding on, waiting for that one lead to opportunity, waiting for that lead to moment for them to begin the pounds. But you cannot take it out from the boy MZR Hollow. Now sending out the nades, sending out them shots. Gaming Armor is currently leaving out. It's able to get that heal. does manage somehow to get them all the way into that second position. But at the end of the day, it will be MZR who come out with that win. The Active Gaming once again getting themselves into a good position and getting 11 eliminations to boot for themselves. But at the end of the day, it will be MZR who come out on top. But look at those eliminations coming through from those boys. Hollow and Show Me doing quite well for themselves. They find themselves all the way on top. All right, so we don't know what, or should I say, well, the question is, the answer is not what. We don't know what the leaderboard looks like for now, but we will be taking a quick break. All right, I'm sure on social media we will see at the end of the day who's gonna be on top. We Active Gaming coming second twice, but getting themselves some massive elimination points. That definitely is gonna count all the way on that sweet leaderboard points at the end of the day. So we'll see what that does mean later on. But in the meantime, we will take a quick break. We'll be back for some more action, guys, and I'll see you soon. Alright, guys, so we're back again for our final game of the night. It's been quite an eventful day so far. So we've been seeing the teams go absolutely guns blazing on this game. I hope you guys have been having fun so far. Let's get into the mix of things on our final game. I hope you guys have been enjoying things as we are currently on ground with the boys from MOB. They did show some quite amazing signs of some good, interesting gameplay. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a repeat of that in this game. But in the meantime, let's take a look at our flight pattern. This is moving all the way through that center, cutting across from that central west towards that central south. But it's going to be moving all the way towards that southeastern region. It's going to move from southwest to southeastern region, and we're already beginning to see some action coming through from the boys from Active Gaming as they are beginning to get into a little bit of skirmish of their own, and we'll be turning sights on them. So far, they've come second twice in the games today. Now seeing them go toe to toe. It's that man Ammo who finished. Who was the last man for Active Gaming. That little bit of elimination to come through. But here's Venomix, and he's got several different players just in front of him right there. As they are beginning to get quite closer and closer into his position. See how it continues to come up for them. And I would love to get back into playing PUBG again. Just don't know what to talk. I feel like I can grind. I feel like I can play well. Like when I play Apex Legends and I play other games, I can really grind, and doing well. But I don't just know where to start when it comes to like playing again. I feel like if I grind, like I feel I think so. But then again, I'm a bot in PUBG. Maybe my talent was better suited out for a game like Apex Legends. If there are any Apex Legends fans in the house who are watching, you can watch my Apex Legends videos. If you don't believe me, I'm facts. Okay. One day I go to ALGS. Hopefully. Alright, so here it's 10-11, getting your loot on. You got a little bit. And not too far away from 21st Century, I do believe we might see something going down between both of them. Arsenal, my club. Even. Okay, so everyone's pretty much just getting their loot on. 10-11 coming into this game with just a two-man squad. I do believe Traitor wasn't able to get into the game. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. Ooh, today was quite a Saturday for me in a long time. I mean, for me at Fire, there's a lot of interesting things that's gonna come during 2023. Let's just say towards the middle of 2023. I think that during 2024, 2024 slash 2025 is going to be sort of a step up for me when it comes to tournaments that I'm gonna be trying to host. I'm gonna go back to a major competition and doing it regularly again. But I've sort of got two options. Two options. One of those options is to try to see if we can sponsor an event, maybe like an insider or ladder clans, and then stream that event and just have fun. The whole idea is just about having fun. Nothing, nothing major. But yeah, I just want to go back to those nice, fun events, and yeah, let's just have fun, gather together, play something quite interesting. Something like MPL, you know? MPL is always fun. MPL is always fun. MPL is always banter. There was crazy stuff, but I'm looking for more sub-Saharan Africa or the entire African region. Well, we can't do just sub-Saharan Africa. Actually, it has to be the entire African region. What do you guys think for the new structure? We do know that PNPL is no more. What's the new structure gonna be like? Who knows what the structure is gonna be like? Can you tell me out there in the comments? Because I don't really know. I don't really know actually what that new structure is gonna be. I'm hoping that it's going to be quite an interesting one. Whew. This season, I had planned to go to Turkey, but my Turkey visa came out quite late. So, yeah, didn't make it. I was quite sad. I was quite very sad. Quite very sad. Yeah, it is what it is. Actions right there against the boys from LTD as they are making their push. Santa K is already quite been done a little bit of damage as the 7 squads around him. He's got UNF just in front of him. Does look like that will be the focus. His teammate, one of his teammates, gets dropped down, so LTD down to just 2 players as well again. And he's got to be really careful. That he will be dropped down with the weakness to his one as the boys from LTD down to his ghosts. They're also active gaming coming into the mix of things too, as well as Basky and the rest of the boys have had those shots and now looking to see if they can come in with their third party. Here they come. Nexus. Let's see one of those eliminations to boots. Keyboard Warrior is laughing at me for saying 2023. I meant 2024. Okay, I meant next year. I am going to see if I can get in on much more events. Okay, that's actually what I meant. I did mean. All right, so everyone needs to make the rotation. Pretty much moving on to that southeastern region. There's a lot of that zone that's within the water. We may see a lot of pew pew. Okay, so fly. All of these teams are continuing to now beginning to send out them shots. MZR is also in the mix as they do put down Sonic down with the quickness and send him back into the lobby. Seven hours. Sonic found himself in quite a sticky situation up against Hollow and his boys. Remember, they had won the previous game. Ooh, let me see. As my team, yeah, Arsenal. Well, Liverpool will be on top of the league. Oh. W also now begin to make the rotations into that zone. 7R feeling a little bit of that heat. Ooh. Shots coming through right there from Show Me. He just put Kriesling down to the ground, but the revive's definitely going to come through. 7R, who I do believe won that first game, will be looking to hold up in this game. They've lost one of the players to MZR, the winners of the third game. Actually, it's the third game, okay? Because this is our final game of the night, actually. Missed the first one. Due to some technical difficulties. Well, not technical difficulties, actually, just being unprepared. What it is. Hopefully, we're better prepared for tomorrow's games and have all of our layouts out. You know what? I'm actually thinking of coming back to PUBG Elite. Like, just, I don't know. I'll try. I'll give it a go. See if it's interesting. Well, I think part of the thing that's affected me with PUBG is like 90% of the people I used to play with, I don't play with them again. So I actually have to like the game. But speaking about liking the game and all of that stuff, there is some action with Active Gaming. I do believe it is going up against Active Gaming. Goathead has been thirsted. Ooh, Basket too as well. Azul doing his thing. Trying to stay alive as the shots continue to fly into his position. Active Gaming doing the damage. But it does look like it is RSG to the rescue as they come in with the third party shots. On the other end, 7R find themselves in quite a sticky situation as they will get lobbied. 7R getting pushed by 21st Century. They do lose one of the players. It's Kriesling who gets knocked down to the ground. It's quite an eventful game that we've seen so far. And now MZR makes that push into this vicinity. But a nade coming into Hossam will take him out of this position and back into the lobby. So that will be the end of their gameplay for today's games. As MZR coming in with a quickness right there, sends them back into the lobby and ends their fight for today's game. So no more points for them as Holo and his boys make sure that they send them back and overtake that position with an end to the skirmish between them and the rest of the teams. They're pulling onto that one. Quite some aggressive gameplay. We still got MOB within this position. They've got no eliminations so far, but they're holding this position quite carefully. Recti has got to be really careful, as MOB is known for getting quick knocks and making some aggressive pushes. So he's got to play that one quite carefully. MLB versus MZR. I'll be curious to see how they do decide to handle this position. But 10-11 is also getting themselves into a tiny bit of trouble. MZR have now turned their sights onto the boys from Active. One of the players from Active Gaming is currently knocked down. And it does look like that confirmation might be coming through right now. MZR being absolutely outstanding in this game as they continue on with their onslaught. They've gotten themselves 4 eliminations so far. They do notice MOB making those rotations and continue now to fire in the shots into the position. Let's see how this one plays out. I want to actually check scores of my team. They're still playing. Singular still leading. Yeah. It is what it is. I feel like it was always going to be down to just that one moment of magic, and they found it. So right there on the kill feed, Nexus getting that elimination to come through, but the play zone will send Active out of the game. And that does leave 10 teams left in this one. PW and Active pretty much taking themselves out one by one. MZR looks like they've turned their sights onto RSG. Rally and Flyke are the 2 players who are currently left in this position. It does look like Roach will be getting res back up, but Frag and the rest of the boys are never really taking their time when it comes to making pushes like this. You can see that nade bouncing right into that position, does reduce a lot of that HP, and Flyke definitely will get knocked down, which is also in the vicinity too as well. Ooh, but look at that. The Molotov flying into that position, as well as Frag making that push. MZR being absolutely outstanding with the way that they're taking this fight so far. that happened so fast. I didn't actually see who he took down. 10-11. There's so much going down. Okay, it's actually 10-11. Remember, 10-11 came into this game with a two-man squad, so God Gear's been knocked down, but would you look at that name coming in from Recti? They'll send them back into the lobby. Hundred teams. He trying the very best to stay alive. Oh, things not looking quite good for the AE. As Outcast will be the last one left up and alive from that position. MZR on the other end being absolutely aggressive as they're making a push right there onto Afro Esports. Crazy stuff's going down. MZR currently sitting down with 10 eliminations as they continue to be absolutely aggressive in the way that they're taking on each fight over and over again. And it's that man Frag who is living up to his name and doing the damage on several different teams. Can anyone stop them right now? With the way they're moving, they possibly can get themselves 10 eliminations. But woo! Outcast! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Definitely being the Trojan horse that was quite needed in that position. And he has reduced the numbers, the kryptonite that was needed to stop and reduce the force from the boys from MZR was Outcast. You can see right there, he has lived up to it. And my goodness, what a game that is about to unfold so far between these teams as they now continue to fight for those various spots. I'm just going to take a look and see how all these teams are shaping up. MLB still looking quite good with a 4-man squad, and they're holding on quite as well as they can. You can see the shots flying through from 11 as the balls from 4PM, 4M are currently looking to approach his vicinity. 11's getting quite close and tagged opposite now. Stunning his side. Now Scout. So my goodness, those shots do not connect. SOS, Mayday, shots not connected. Shots not connected. Mayday. Potato going on. Mayday. Okay, so several different teams are now looking to occupy that center. You can see MZR holding quite a good position on their own. They've been quite a thorn in the flesh of so many different teams within this particular game as they're sitting down with so much eliminations to themselves. But here now comes boys from Active Gaming who are just on that position. And 11 getting quite damaged. I'm not sure. Did he get knocked? Wait, let me just turn on. No, he did not. He was quite close. Actually quite close. MZR occupying that center, but it might be quite dangerous for themselves too as well, because everyone's watching that central. 11 continues to be that player who is sending out them shots onto several different teams. Amo as well, looking to see if we can get that knock to come through against MZR. If he can take out MZR on that hill, then he can make that push onto that location. Ooh, Amo gets knocked down by Hollow. Hollow spotting him, sending him back into the lobby. Shomi still in the vicinity. Shomi has got to be careful. He's trying to get that heal to come through right now. It's the battle of the best of the best. Got Tempest. Oh, but Tempest will get that knock to come through. The nade, on the other hand, doesn't quite do what was required. You can see Yash now trying to see if he can send in the nades onto this position too as well. That DBS in hand, but his DBS will not connect, as MZR definitely will come out on top right here in this position. Right now it's a 3v3, but with a quick test, the boys from MLB continue to feel their hurt as they are now getting damaged over and over again by the boys from MZR. Holo has been dropped down. Tempest trying to see if he can do his thing. My goodness, what a game coming through right there for the boys from MZR as they do clinch the last game of the night. But they did it in style as they got themselves 19 eliminations. Now, I mean, I called it. I said it was going to be 20. But at the end of the day, it was 19. All right. So thanks to everybody who watched, who was part of the game. It was quite an eventful game of the night. So I do applaud everybody who sat back, relaxed, and watched the game so far. So we'll be taking our leave for the night. Thanks to you guys. And we'll be back for some more action. Same time